Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these wholemeal bread rolls. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to go ahead and lightly oil a bowl. This will be used later on, so once you oil it, set it aside until needed later on. Then into another mixing bowl, ideally a stand mixing bowl, you can go ahead and add in your wholemeal flour followed by the salt, and then mix the two together until they are well combined. Use a whisk or a spatula, whichever works best for yourself, and then you're good to go. You can then go ahead and add in the remainder of the ingredients, which is the sugar, the yeast and the butter. Then not forgetting to also add in the water, which should be at room temperature at minimum, but also you can also get the right calculation for the water. I will leave that in the blog post down below, so don't forget to check it out if you're interested. Then mix on a low speed to start with for 2 minutes, followed by a further 4 to 6 minutes on a medium high speed, or until the dough pulls away from the bowl, leaving the bowl almost clear. Once you've achieved that, you can then stop mixing, place onto a lightly flowed surface and give it brief knead, and then just bring it into a ball shape. Place into the lightly oiled bowl you prepared earlier on and cover with cling film. Leave somewhere warm for around 45 minutes to an hour, and then you can go ahead and knock it back, but give it all the time it needs to double in size. It may take more or less time depending on the climate that you're in. So for me it was around about an hour, and here's what mine looked like. It's well risen and looks great, smells great as well. Then knock it back just by punching the dough, and this is getting rid of all the gases that have built up during that first proof. So take the total weight of the dough and divide that by 8, and then just scale it off, and whatever weight you get, that's for each ball of dough. So for me it was around about 110 grams, so weigh each up to 110, then round them off, smooth them off with your hands and just on the surface like that. Then place onto a lined tray and repeat the process until you've done, keeping sure to keep the dough covered if you're not working very quickly, as you do not want the dough to skin over. So repeat the process of arranging off the dough and placing onto a tray, leaving space in between as these will prove up in the second proof. So once it comes to that, once you've got a tray full and you've left them enough space, cover these through cling film, and you might need to use 2 pieces because my cling film isn't very wide, but you might need 2 pieces. So then leave it somewhere for around 45 minutes to an hour until they have batched up. And once they've batched up, they should look a little something like this. This is when you know they're well proven. Also, you can test by pressing it, and if it springs back, you're good to go. If it doesn't, it needs a little bit longer. Mine was ready, and these are a great size. Then you can go ahead and place these into your preheated oven and bake them off, and then you're done. It's really that simple. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.